Hi there, Jenny Boffa Energising Souls. A lot of people have been ringing me and expressing a fear, a worry, anxiety, allowing all of these changed conditions to come in and really affect them. And this is so important that we don't allow this to happen now. When I was sitting last night and I was listening to the new restrictions coming in, I smiled because I heard all of a sudden mental health was on the agenda. I heard all of this funding miraculously is going to domestic violence. All of a sudden, these two taboo subjects that were never on the table, that were never allowed to be spoken about, were never allowed to be owned, never allowed to be discussed, always filled with such shame and ugliness. They're on the table. It's okay to say, I'm feeling anxious. It's okay to say, I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's okay to say, I don't know this new world. It's okay to say, I feel a little bit depressed because I'm stuck in an environment I don't normally get stuck in. But do you know what this is all about? This is so we all learn to stop. So we all learn what it is to be still, to learn what it is to be grateful for what we have. Look around you. Look what you actually have. You have all your needs. You have food on your table, clothes on your back, a place to shelter, communications. You have so many blessings around you. If you're lucky, you'll have someone that will ring and check on you. How are you today? Sending you a message, thinking of you. Hope you're going okay. Stay safe, stay well. Isn't that what the human spirit needs now? We don't need the latest and greatest and fastest cars and designer clothes and fancy things. We need basics. And there's a big difference between wants and needs. And so what's happening universally now, we're all being stripped back to our very basic needs. And you are only allowed to leave your safety, your cave, your safe place to get your basic needs. Now, if you really listen to that, we're being kept safe. We're not being deprived. We're not being diminished. We're being empowered to empower ourselves. So you can decide to take this as an imprisonment, feeling like you're in jail. I see these people that have come back from these wonderful overseas trips are complaining being put up in a 5-star hotel with all of their expenses paid, when we have our fellow Australians sitting here with no job, no money, and waiting to see if Centrelink will give them any money. So let's see if you really do have a reason to complain and stop looking past, stop looking at your nose and seeing someone else's needs, because there's a lot of people with greater needs than your own. And this is what this is all about. Too many people are too wrapped up in their own needs. Want. And this is exactly why this united world reset is happening. There is plenty for everybody, but there is not enough for human greed. And humans are the only ones that take things because they want it. Nothing in nature takes anything unless it's for its survival. No animal will kill another animal just for the fun of it. They only do that to survive. So who really are the animals, and who needs to be re-educated on how we live on Mother Earth? She is our Earth Mother. She provides everything for us. There is a place for everything in this world, but there is certainly no place for human greed and control and breaking of the human spirit. And now the human spirit is coming back. Nothing can take your human spirit unless you allow it. So, In these trying times, these unchanged times, these times of when you think, I want to hold on, I don't want anything to change. Well, that is not going to work. You must make these changes. You must come back to what is important. What is the most important thing in your world? If you do not have your health, you do not have your life. You do not have a quality of life. You do not have the ability to be around for your loved ones. You do not get to share your story, to walk your story, to discover who you are. So if you don't value your life now, it will be put at risk. And it just may be taken from you if you do not honour the amazing blessing that you have to be able to be here in human form. Your soul is here to evolve. Your soul is here now to grow so fast. This is fast track. This has never happened before. And this is what all the light workers, all the people that have been holding so much space and doing so much spiritual work for so long have been praying for forever. We have waited eons, lifetimes, for the great shift in humanitarian change to come. It is coming. So now, together, we get to rebuild us. This is a crash course on self-mastery. You must become the best version of you. If you do not do that, you will not rebuild you. You will not rebuild your world. So, what is it about being a master of self? You master your own wounds. You master your own traumas, your own pain, your own suffering, your old greed, your old self-centered ways, your shadow self, and anything that is within you that keeps you small, that keeps you away from that divine essence of your heart. And only when you start to love yourself will you love others. Will you love your life? And will you love the earth? Remember, no matter what happens around you, no matter what gets stripped from you, no matter what goes on around you, look up. The sun will shine. The sky will be above you. The earth will be under your feet. The stars will light up the darkest night, and the day will dawn tomorrow. Remember that and draw strength from that. This is where we are being stripped back to nothing. But it's not nothing. It's everything. And everything you need is inside of you. Find you. Connect to you. Come home to your heart. Come home to why you are here. What lessons you have run all your life from. What scares you? What intimidates you? What makes you feel fearful? Face it now. And then it will energetically leave you. Take back your sovereignty. Take back who you are. Take back your love and light. And now, from then, when we start to become the master of self, then and only then will we be the master builders, the ones that will build the world where we thrive in, not barely survive in. I hope this has helped you. I was sitting outside praying, and Creator said, Jenny, you must speak. You must share your words, your wisdom. It is needed now. So I hope this has helped you. I hope this has given you some guidance. Much love, light and blessings. Jenny Boffa, Energising Souls.